Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Yes, indeed, another brand new day wherein, as every day, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I have been trying to wake up in here. It is, I always tell the time and stuff. Let me do that. It is 6:46 a.m. on Thursday, the 8th of March. That's what it is. Yes, indeed. Thumbs up for that. Very good thing. Another day where most of us, in fact, the people watching this are generally alive, unless somebody's just got a computer running in the room with somebody in a coma, in which case they're really listening but not really paying attention to it. But that's not the point. I'm not quite sure what the point is. I'm just rambling. The part of the point being, of course, that this is all just an extemporaneous hot take just so that I can process, I can bubble sort, I can start my day, I can get my brain working, and that's a good thing. Because I'm a talker. I've been a talker my whole life. And if I can't talk, then I'm stuck. I process by talking. If I can't process by talking, then my brain doesn't work right. And it's not good. Very unpleasant. So by talking with people, even just a webcam, knowing that there's people going to be watching on the other side at some point, it helps. It lets me talk out my fears, my worries, my pleasures, my happiness, my sadness. Because without it, I just can't. I'm stuck. I've got too many bright white things, and I don't like the fact that my monitors blare so much bright light at me while I'm doing this. I got bright and shiny oily skin in the first place, and some of these lights shining out of my monitors just really highlights the oil in my skin. And I don't always look oily, nor am I always oily. It's just the way the light hits and shines off of me, I look like I've got like cooking oil smeared all over me at times. But it's not. It's just regular skin, and it's from the light coming out of the monitors. I do not have good lighting. In fact, my only light in this room is one LED. Well, it's not an LED. It's a CFL, compact fluorescent light. Up there, just one, and so the light from the monitor comes bursting out of this thing quite a bit, and I don't like that because it sucks the color out of me, and it looks artificial and bad, and I look extra shiny, and I've got oily enough skin that I don't need extra work to try and make me look extra shiny. I've had very complex skin my whole life. It's super dry and super oily, and amazingly, for decades, I have struggled with mild psoriasis on my face and scalp. Decades. Didn't even understand what it was, because I would go and take a shower, scrub hard to get rid of all the dead skin on my face, and then I'd get out and I'd dry off, and then before I even got out of the shower, I would have dried skin patches all along like the sides here. And I'm going, what is this? Because it would even happen even if I put lotion on there. And it wasn't until a VA doctor said, oh, you've got psoriasis. You've got the keratin and all that buildup from psoriasis. I was like, oh. And once I understood that, instead of trying to treat it as dandruff or weird skin and understand I got psoriasis, I was able to treat it, and then bingo, cleared up. Mostly, I've been using coal tar shampoo, and that largely took care of the job. Now, weirdly enough, coal tar is literally that, tar out of coal. And who on earth ever thought to themselves first, I've got big, painful spots of flesh on my skin, and I look weird, and it's not fun, and I leave dead flakes everywhere. Maybe if I take this glop that comes out of stuff that we burn for heat and rub it on that, it'll help. And then it did. Coal tar clears it up. But then, for whatever reason, I decided to stop getting it. It's prescription. Yeah, I've been getting it through the VA. And I bought just some stuff called Shelton Blue. An over-the-counter, I guess it's a dandruff type stuff. I don't know, but it's got menthol and this other stuff in it. Menthol is just put in there just so that you feel weird, because your skin feels weird when you put menthol on it, and you associate that as, oh, that's a clean feeling, that's clean. Well, no, it says menthol and the weird feeling. But oddly, the combination of menthol and whatever they use in Selsun Blue works even better. I still had some small issues using coal tar. I've been using Selsun Blue, boom, 100% cleared up. That's weird. I mean, I have fought for literally decades with prescription medication on this and never gotten it done. And then this one, just an accidental, I purchased something off the shelf and boom, it's clear. So if you've got mild psoriasis problems and you've got mild facial and scalp psoriasis, Selsun Blue with menthol, apparently it works because it cleared it. I mean, if I'm kind of worried I didn't buy another thing of Selsun Blue, and this one's out now, so I've got to test this new bottle of stuff. Hopefully it's as good. Otherwise, I'm going to turn back into a flake factory. I mean, I used to leave skin flakes everywhere, just touching my face or my scalp, and poosh! I was a skin flake explosion with largely untreated psoriasis until I got the coal tar stuff. Yes, indeed. So that cleared it up largely. And then the Selsun, I've been clearer from my psoriasis than I have been in 40 years. Thumbs up for that. Oh, shucks. Oh, yes. There's this one web thing I watch where I don't really like the guys. I find them very irritating, but I still watch them. It's ECT, they've got like tugs and a whole bunch of stuff. It's largely these two guys, one shorter guy with a kind of sardonic looking beard, and then a taller guy who acts way younger than he looks. I mean, he looks like he's mid-30s and he acts like he's 20-something. And it doesn't really look all that wonderful. But still, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to put them down. They are the way they are, and they have several, like over 1 million subscribers, so they're doing something right. But they're talking about how there was a study done that shows just how good a chance you have of making it on YouTube. And it's like vloggers. I largely vlog. Your odds of making it big, making more than $12,000 a year, roughly 0.00 something % of all vloggers become successful in that they make more than the poverty level. Very, very small. Gamers, only about 5% of people who start up gaming channels make more than $12,000 a year. There's other channels like politics, they have a 8 to 10% chance of making more than $12,000 a year. Now the thing is, I'm happy if I make money because I'm dying from lack of cash, especially from where I live here. I go minus 300 bucks every month, and it is your help. Thank you so very much to each and every one of you that donates to my GoFundMe campaign and each and every one of my Patreon.com patrons. Some of you have been there for a very long time, have donated a lot of money, and I appreciate that to no end. Without your help, I would be homeless. I could not do it without you. Thank you so very much. You are beautiful and awesome people, each and every one of you that is helping me financially. And for those of you that cannot, you help too with all of your good wishes. So thumbs up on that. I've achieved my goal on YouTube just by being alive, because I started my channel out of terror because after my wife died, I was drifting on my way to death. I was sitting for 18 hours in a day in a chair, not doing anything, just sitting. I wasn't eating. I was barely drinking enough. I was on my way out. But I was realizing that I was on my way out. And out of terror and desperation, I reached out for the only lifeline that I knew of. Because I'd been an internet savvy guy, you know, and my children watched YouTube videos. I reached out for the only lifeline I knew to do at that point, and I started a channel. I'm still alive. Even if my channel never gets any bigger than it is, and I'd be surprised if it did. I mean, what do? I vlog, I do reactions, I do gaming, I do a little bit of everything. I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. But even if I never get any bigger than I am right now, which I'm even amazed that I never thought I'd get more than 5 subscribers, though it's amazing the fact that I've got as many as I have and still growing. So thank you all so very, very much. But I achieved my goal by being alive. I am still alive. This is why I started my YouTube channel, to get out of my head, because my head was killing me. There was nothing but death inside of here after my wife died, and I was on my way to being dead too. I got out of my head, dealing with real people in the real world. Thank you all so very much. I like being alive. I like metabolizing. I like being not dead. Non-existence is kind of scary. I mean, it's no time at all. After all, we all have already experienced the non-existence of death after we die, before we were born. After all, the universe was around for 13.5 billion years before each of us was born. And how long was that span of time to each of us? Just the blink of an eye. So yeah, after death and non-existence, how long will that be? Well, just the blink of an eye. 13.5 billion years went by with just my eyes opening after being born. I sure didn't feel those pass. I guess I won't feel the quadrilinea going by. Thumbs up. Of course, I don't want to die anytime soon. I like metabolizing. I enjoy being an aerobic... What's the word there? An aerobic organism. Thank you very much. Holy smokes, that was terrible. That hurt. It was painful. Thumbs up. But I've got my therapy appointment today. That's why I'm so ahead of things. Even at that, I'm late. It's only 6:57. I've been at this for slightly less than 13 minutes, and I have to leave here at 8:15 at the latest to make it to my appointment, and then it's going to be 10:30 at the very earliest before I get back. So I've got to hurry up and get this stuff done and edited and rendered and uploaded so I can make it to my appointment. So I can talk about the various things going on in my life, and he can help me properly interpret things. After all, it was last time when I realized that the guilt that I had been feeling over my children should be mournfulness, should be regretful, should be sadness, but no guilt. Guilt is when you do something that you should be guilty of. Court of law. Are you guilty? Then you should feel guilty. If you're not guilty, then you shouldn't feel that way. You can feel sad, regretful, mournful. Don't feel guilty. As human beings, we feel guilt for things we shouldn't. Like if you're driving in a car and the front wheel blows out and you lose control and you drive over and you accidentally crush someone to death. Should you feel guilty? Well, if you go into a court of law and they try to prove that you were a bad person and you did it, they'll say, not guilty, because it wasn't your fault. So should you feel guilt? You're not guilty of anything. You should feel sad. That person's dead, but it wasn't your fault. You tried your best not to hit him. You should feel regretful. Yeah, you should feel mournful. Oh, the loss of a human life. Should you feel guilty? No. Now, if you just say, you know, I don't like that person, wham, and then they're dead, should you feel guilty? You may not. You may feel righteousness, and you may feel, well, I did the right thing. That's when you should feel guilty, because if they take you to a court of law and say, did you drive into? Yes, you did. You are guilty of murder. You should feel guilt, because you are guilty. But any other time, should you feel guilt? No. But human beings, we are so good at tearing ourselves apart and feeling guilt. So I'm going to go talk about things, talk about what's been going on in my life. Not a whole lot has happened. I've spent a lot of time sleeping. It's been raining. It's been windy. It's been sunny. It's been nice. It's been, well, it snowed last week and now it's like spring, so thumbs up for that. But now I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments on my community tab. I am going to do a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count on the fingers of my left hand in American Sign Language, I still get lost because of my fibro, depression, and brain damage from my alcoholism. I've been sober since 2000, but I was an active alcoholic, drinking to blackout every single day for 23 plus years. So I messed my brain up. So that's going to be a range. And if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not good at names. I'm better than most, but I'm an American English speaker. And of course, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left them. I'm going to read every comment later on, answer as many as I can, thumbs up everyone that I do read, but until then, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Greatly appreciated. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the real world, and dealing with people, and that is an awesome thing. So, we have Jester 3XT, thank you very, very much. Sam's Musification, that's a heck of a name, and thank you. Crazy HD, thank you so very much. Bodge Robinson, heck of a name, and thank you. And then the entire population of Rome, I like that name, thank you. Lisa Smith, greatly appreciated. Clorox Bleach, thumbs up, and thank you. JWY7799 Yan, thank you very, very much. Liam Younger, greatly appreciated. Will S, thank you very, very much. Pinge Music, thumbs up and thank you. Chronicle Toke, son of a gun. Oh, I love the Chronic. Thumbs up and thank you. James Alexander, greatly appreciated. My 2 cents. I still like that name. That's very cool. Especially that font you're written in there. Thumbs up and thank you. Real Funk House, greatly appreciated. And Mika Mach 5, always good to see you in comments. I miss you when you're not there. Jack M405, thumbs up and thank you. V Shazam, thank you very, very much. Caleb Hobbs, Sums, thumbs up and thank you. Blur Tuts, I think it is, thank you very, very much. Ewan, E-U-A-N Harrison, thank you very, very much. Cami96, thumbs up and thank you. Tony Bennett, greatly appreciated. Tundra Keeper, thumbs up, always good to see you in the comments. And Kathy Kitscat, son of a gun, thank you so much for commenting. It is always good to see every single one of you in the comments. I do, of course, feel pleasure when I see names that I see quite often. So the more I see your name, the more pleasure I feel when I see it. So some thumbs up. And thank you all so very, very much. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you so very, very much. I suffer from massive, massive, massive social isolation. Because of my social anxieties and such, I largely stay in this house, in this room, 90% of my time. I still try to go out and walk and meet people and do things, but my social anxieties don't make that easy or fun. Thank you so much. It is a very, very good thing, and I appreciate that to no end. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a wonderful human being and being here on the journey as I process. It is just me rambling in one long extemporaneous hot take. I talk about nothing in particular, as you've noticed, but if I couldn't talk, I would be stuck, and thank you so very much. Now, if you could check out my links, that would be awesome. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign to become a Patreon.com patron, that would be very, very cool. But I would understand if you don't have any money. So if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. But I would understand if you don't want to. My personality has turned people off my entire life, so you don't like the videos, you don't want to subscribe. I do unfortunately understand, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. And again, my thanks to every single one of my Patreon.com patrons. I'm thanking you twice, but you are beautiful and awesome people. If it weren't for you, I would be homeless now. Thank you all so very, very much. I've got a reaction video coming up, got a game video coming up, hopefully if I don't fall asleep. I'll have a game video from a game channel, link down below. That'd be awesome if you could go check it out. I'm still trying to get that channel monetized. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.